So at this point, you realize how important video is to grow your business. But let's say you just don't have the time to learn how to create it yourself, or you just don't want to do that part. You're a busy biz owner, you've got other things to do, totally understandable. Outsourcing your videography can be a really great option. So in this video, I want to walk you through some things to look for when you're outsourcing. There are different search platforms that you can use to find video services, and I'll suggest some at the end. But regardless of where you're looking, there are 3 things that are really important to look for. Number 1, sample work. You should expect to see a decent amount of videos this person or company has shot before. Watch as many as you can and get a feel for what their work looks like. If you're looking specifically for social media videos or talking head videos, and they have mostly like weddings or documentaries or something else on their sample page, that might be okay. Just email them and ask to see samples of social media work if they have that. If the sample work you see doesn't look good, or if it's just there's not very much of it, I suggest you keep looking. Number 2, reviews. Hearing about other people's experiences is so helpful, really, when you're looking for anything, right? I mean, we all love Amazon reviews, and I go off of those when I buy products. And reviews are equally or more important when you're looking for a service. You want to look for things like easy to work with, on time, very professional, and other attributes you'd like when you're working with anybody. Number 3, have a conversation before you hire them. This can be a phone call, a Zoom, or an in-person meeting. You want to get a feel for their personality and style. If they become your videographer, you may be spending a significant amount of time with them, so you want to enjoy their company, you know? Be really clear when you talk to them about exactly what you're looking for so that they can accurately give you a timeline and accurately quote you. And I am a big fan of using a teleprompter for my videos, like I'm doing right now, so I can just read from a script. If you're into that idea, make sure that this person can provide a teleprompter for you. Okay, once you've found a good fit and you've booked a date to shoot, there is some work on your part that will help shooting go smoothly. First, you want to prepare. You don't want this person to show up and you have just no plan on what you actually want to shoot. It's your job to have the scripts and the content ready to go so they aren't wasting their time and you aren't wasting your money. My recommendation is that you have your scripts written out, that you give it to them ahead of time so they can load it into their teleprompter so everything is just ready to go. Not only do you want to prepare your content, but you also want to prepare yourself. Be ready with your makeup on, the right outfit when they show up. You also want to have an idea of where you'd like to shoot your video if we're talking about it's at your house or your office, but also be open to their ideas and feedback because they might see things differently based on like where is a good place for lighting and composition and stuff like that. If you have some videos that you've seen from other people that you like the look of, send those as samples. That'll help them develop a style for you that you like. Secondly, you want to consider batching your content. How many different videos can you shoot in one session? Spend some time ahead of time writing out and solidifying ideas for a whole lot of content. Do some how-to content, some reels or TikToks, your weekly YouTube video if that's a thing that you're gonna do, and do it for like 2-3 months so that you have stuff to post for a while. The more you can shoot in a day, the more value you're gonna get out of that session. So think ahead. Pro tip, change your outfit a few times if you're batching so that your viewers can't tell that you did it all in one day. Finally, after you're done shooting, your videographer will get you the footage via like a G drive, Dropbox, or give you an actual hard drive so that you can do whatever you want with it, send it to your editor. You do the edit if that's what you're into, or if they're doing the edit, great. If you need help with the editing, book a call with me. Let's talk through some of the done-for-you editing services that my company provides. So here's a few recommendations on where to find a videographer in your area. Vidly.com is a new resource full of great video professionals. Most companies and people on there are on the pricier side, but if you have the budget, I would look here first. Freelancer.com, you can post a job with details and location, and companies will contact you based off of that post. If you don't like people reaching out to you, blowing up your phone or your email, this isn't the way to go. But if you do like that, then absolutely go for it. Thumbtack.com matches service providers in your area with different services. There's quite a lot of video professionals on there, so that's a great place to search for someone too. Finally, you can do a good old Google search for a videographer near me. This can be a great way to find someone. Just remember to look for all those things I mentioned before: sample videos, reviews, and have a conversation with them. Another idea is just to ask around. Ask your friends or professional acquaintances, hey, have you ever used a videographer? What did you think? Kind of get their info. You could also post on Facebook that you're looking for a videographer. You might get some good replies. If you're in any Facebook groups, like for instance, I'm in a local women business owner group in my city, and a lot of people post in there for services they're looking for. Hey, looking for a tax professional, any recommendations? People go crazy in the comments, tons of recommendations. So that's if you have some kind of resource like that, post there and see what you get. Lastly, just a quick word about pricing. Videography pricing can range quite a bit. What people are charging you for videography services is their time and expertise and their equipment. So some people with like a really nice camera, they might charge you more because they have all of the awesome equipment. Somebody also might charge more if they have a lot of experience, Let's say they've been in the industry for years and years and years. They should be charging for that experience because that goes a long way. So let's say, for instance, you want to do a half-day shoot. A lot of videographers charge per half day or full day, not always just hourly. So you want to do a half-day shoot at your house doing a talking head video. So you need someone who has a camera, a tripod, lights, a microphone, and a teleprompter. That's it on the gear. That's pretty much it. So one person might quote you $200 for that shoot, which is very low. It's $50 an hour for their time, expertise, and all that stuff. Somebody else on the higher end might be more like $800, $1,000, $1,200, $200-$300 per hour for all of that stuff too. Either one could be great at shooting, honestly. If you have the budget and you just want to make sure it's going to look great, go with the more expensive quote because you got all of that experience behind it. If you are, a little crunched on the budget, don't shy away from that lower priced quote. $200 for the half day, super cheap, but maybe that person is just newer in the industry and they're just trying to get more clients, more reviews, more sample videos. They might be great at shooting. So definitely, look at their reviews, look at their sample videos, talk to them. And if you want to go with that choice, go for it. I wouldn't shy away from that at all. Even people that are students of video, they can shoot a great talking head video. It's not the most complicated shoot. If you are shooting something really complicated, let's say you're doing a talking head video, but you're also like doing interviews with people and you're getting a bunch of B-roll of things going on, your services, your products, it's just going to be a big video with a lot of moving pieces, then you might want to pay a little bit more for that professional experience or that long time experience from the more expensive person. I hope this was helpful. I know it was a lot of info. Do let me know if you have any questions. Contact me, email me, and I would love to make sure that you're very clear on what you're looking for.